Hey people, Demon Vizirac here to talk about shows I watched recently. First was Sweet Home, which was good. I enjoyed it a lot. A lot of the practical effects were good. A lot of the costumes for the monsters were good. I enjoyed the CGI a lot. The story was engaging from the beginning. I'd encourage people to go watch that. Very good. I enjoyed it. Next was Disenchanted by the creators of Simpsons and Futurama on Netflix, the third season. I thought it was good. The jokes were all right. I mean, it wasn't as good as the first and second, but I'm still enjoying it. Still looking forward to another season. They did widen a lot of things. Opened up the world more, which is funny in a comedy series. But I enjoyed that, and I would still recommend it. For people that enjoy The Simpsons, Futurama, Disenchanted, something that you should give a go. After that came I Stand on a Million Lives, which was an anime on Crunchyroll, which I enjoyed. The sort of take on the isekai genre, where they go from another world to a fantasy world, and but this time they're given quests, and each individual person that goes to the world has to complete a quest, and then they get the next person, recruit them into that world, and they have to keep completing quests to survive the world and get back to their own world and prevent a calamity, which I enjoyed a lot. There's a lot of sort of different sort of thoughts going through each character's head and what they want from the fantasy world and the real world, which you find out, which is pretty good. And I would recommend people watch it. And most recently, I got into watching the anime adaptation of Redo of a Healer, which was funny because I didn't think that would ever get an anime adaptation since reading the manga and knowing what's in it, and yeah, it's had the effect that you thought it would have, with people fucking reeing from the rooftops about what's in it, and it just makes me laugh that people don't understand that they have the choice to watch or not watch something, and it's really up to them to censor what they watch themselves and not other people. But you know, it's not for the faint of heart. That's what I'm going to say. And I mean, if you're into that sort of darker story with sort of darker themes, I would recommend it for the people that like Berserk and Shield Hero, that sort of thing. But if you're going to cry about the most littlest things, don't watch it. And don't complain about it. Just don't watch it. That's what I'm saying. Let other people enjoy what they want. People watch horror, Jigsaw is the thing. It's so funny. Anyway, how I'd rate them: Sweet Home, 9 out of 10. Disenchanted, 7.5 out of 10. A Stand on a Million Lives, probably an 8 out of 10. And just for the sheer factor of Redo of a Healer, it gets a 10 out of 10. Just makes those people that shouldn't be watching just mad, and that makes me happy. Just so happy. 10 out of 10. Uh, but anyway, if you've got any recommendations of your own shows that, you think have been good in the past year, or ones coming up that you recommend to watch, leave them in the comments. Anyway, that's my opinions, and I'm out.